I call it my Bible. Every time before class is I will write out the counts of my class and then really vaguely write down the move associated with that count. So that way it helps me just remember the choreography, and then also if I want to ever go back and do that choreography again, I can just look at the counts and remember what I did before. My name is Selena. I'm an instructor at Pop Rox. I teach mainly jazz funk, essential jazz, and K-pop. I've been at Pop Rox since November. What attracted me was the ability to move my body in ways that it is different from everybody. My mom was the one who actually wanted me to dance first, and because she was a dancer, I was curious about how her style was. After that happened, I was even more curious about other styles, and I eventually just took as many classes as I could to just get to where I am now. I moved to Seattle around June of 2021. At the time, I tried a couple of dance studios around the area and didn't necessarily find anything that I liked. Eventually, I found Pop Rox through an Instagram ad when they were going to teach Hype Boy. So out of my curiosity, I just decided to take the class and I loved it. So I decided to keep going weekly, and they were offering a position to teach. I decided, of course, to hop on that. I would say the one person that definitely empowered me would be Kinsey. She has been so amazing. She puts so much faith into me.
I love them. They've made my life so much better. I was so unwell. And a lot of things changed over the last year, but I think that Pop Rox was the most consistent. My name is Sierra Muehlbauer, and I teach both adult and kids classes at Pop Rox. So I currently work at the summer camp for the kids, and then I teach our introductory classes at Pop Rox, which is just the basics and 2 left feet. I actually just started coming to Pop Rox about a year ago, and I was very unconfident in every area, and dance was something that I didn't share with anyone. There's just something, I feel, the serotonin of just showing up every week. Even some weeks it's just I'll just come on Mondays for jazz and for Ryan's choreo class, and I just leave better. I leave in such a better mood. I feel like I start my week off right. It makes everything else in life more manageable. When you go to spaces like Pop Rox, it's okay. We all fail, and we all do it together for it, and we laugh about it. And that's, I think, what's important too, is just celebrating that you had fun. Not everything has to be perfect. I got up and I moved for 2-3 hours, and that's something that's more important than being oh, gotta hit it a little harder next time.
We are adamant about knowing how our employees feel, what their thoughts are, what their ideas are. They are our product. Yeah. They have amazing ideas. They are thoughtful. They are plugged in. Our instructors have been invaluable. My name's Kinsey, and I am one of the co-founders of Pop Rox. Day to day, I would say work with and about operations of the studio, a lot of our staff management, our instructors, and kind of making sure that the studio functions the way that it should.
My name's Kathy Barnett. I am the other co-founder and owner of Pop Rox. My focus at this point in the company's development is to focus on the long-term aspects of the business, the growth and the scaling that we want to do to give back to more communities, and obviously supporting Kinsey with day-to-day where I can. So we're just in it together. We both danced when we were younger, but found each other later in life as two people that really missed dancing. I had a toddler at the time that really loved to dance, but I couldn't find a good place to put her in because it was just so serious, so fast. And so I found that was an issue, trying to find a good place for my daughter. And then for me, coming back into dance, it was really intimidating after being out for so long to re-engage with it without the intimidation. Kinsey was feeling the same way, trying to re-engage with dance. So the two of us got together and we thought, if we can't find it, let's create it.
As two people, there's only so many ideas that we have, and you are remiss if you don't tap into the community that you have and really ask, what do you need? We pride ourselves on never being so married to an idea that we can't adapt.
That took a whole new meaning when COVID, we started opening our doors straight after COVID in our new space. And people really went from wanting this to needing it. But what it really did for us was solidified what we were really in business for and what we were providing. I think we've always said, if you come and take a dance class with Pop Rox, it's not about you getting it perfectly right. You have to almost unlearn that. And our teachers even have to unlearn teaching dance to our community, because it's definitely not about right or wrong. It's about whether you're feeling it and feeling one with the community and having a good time.
I think for me, as we started to find instructors, was really pivotal. And so to bring people onto your team can feel scary. But we were so lucky that everyone that came on board saw what we were doing.
It's just that we've created this thing that makes people happy. Whether it's kids or whether I'm seeing a 75-year-old woman dancing next to a teenage boy next to somebody who's neurodivergent. That's really special. That's what drives us, I think, the most. I've always been in the mindset of be customer obsessed. Listen to what people want. And of course, that's got to match what you want to give back to the community. You can't just sort of do it because it's making money. You've still got to believe in it and trust in it, but be curious and ask questions about everybody about that concept and what they want out of it. But the more agile, the more flexible you can be to respond to the needs of that customer, the more successful you'll be, the quicker you'll be successful. And the other cool thing that I'm really proud of is, because we're not a traditional dance school, we invite, it's not just the community to come and dance with us as students, we actually invite our students to become instructors.
It's been really lovely to watch those instructors look around and be like, so then I can choreograph like this? Yes, you can. So I can try something new? Absolutely. That part has been unexpected and really lovely.